first fish. Nice snook. Oh, no. Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm just gonna be trying out different spots. What I got here, a little Yozuri minnow. Definitely a nice color. Got a little VS right here. 20-pound braid, I think 20-pound leader. So let me see if I could just snag a snook right now because it is snook season. Today's mission is all about catching a big snook. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I see some mullet down there. So I see a lot of mullet, which is really good. Look at them right there, they're giant. It's a giant size mullet. Let's see if we can get a fish to eat. Alright, we're just gonna try the mini mullet next. Gosh, y'all, look how giant those mullet are. Those are some of the biggest mullet I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, absolute giants. I just spooked. Alright, we made it to spot number 2. Thumper shrimp time. There we go, first fish. Nice snook. Oh, nice snook. Nice one. Oh yes, nice snook on the thumper shrimp. Beautiful fish. Perfect hook set too. Wow, definitely a good catch. Unfortunately, not the size I'm looking for. I'm looking for a 28 to 32 inch because right now it is snook season and definitely want to bring home a keeper. This one's about a good solid, I would say he's about, I don't know, about 22 inches, something like that. Look at that thumper shrimp, absolutely crushed it. That thumper shrimp just hanging out his mouth. I'm gonna go for a quick release on him. Yeah, so it's definitely a strong hook. Definitely recommend these hooks. 2-inch thumper shrimp, getting the job done. And we got a nice looking fish, about a good solid 23. Like I said, definitely too small. We need at least a 28 incher, but definitely a good sign. First fish of the day. Go ahead for a nice quick little release on him. Send him back on his way to his friends. And let's go ahead and take a look at the lure. Like I mentioned, we're using the 2-inch thumper shrimp and he smoked it, absolutely crushed it. Still has another couple uses out of it. As you see, it's kind of deteriorating right there by the head, but nonetheless, I'm gonna cast it back out, get another one. Dang, destroyed it. So like I mentioned, we're just pond hopping right now. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Sometimes you gotta switch up the spots, pond hop, try different lures. So far, basically that was like my second cast. Absolutely smoked the thumper shrimp. Pretty remarkable. Light tackle, like I said, 20-pound braid. I think I'm fishing with about a 20-pound leader. He kind of frayed me a little bit, but I'm not gonna retie. I'm just gonna cast back out. Actually, I am gonna retie. So he just frayed me up a little bit right there. So I'm just gonna retie it. That way, I got a little more confidence on the next bite I get. So good sign so far. So yeah, as I rig this up, thumper shrimp is a really new lure. So I don't think the fishery had much time seeing this lure, especially in these lakes and canals. So it's probably a good reason why they're thumping it like crazy. But let's see if we can get another one. Like I said, I really want to get a slot size, and that way I can do a catch and cook for you guys. You guys can see, take a look to see how these fish are eating. But definitely want to get one to cook for sure. Something this small is basically super irresistible. So that's probably why he'd even hesitate on that bite. Pretty nice. Let's go for another one, guys. I got that drag kind of loose too a little bit. That way if I do hook a tarpon, I can set the hook about a couple times. Fish with a super tight drag, what can happen is you can end up pulling the hook a lot on these fish. I'd rather get multiple sets on a loose drag than basically 1 or 2 sets on a tight drag. Just my personal preference, yo. Comment down below if you guys like this spot. The shrimp's still looking good. All right, we're hooked up again. Oh, hooked up again, yo. Oh, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, yes, another snook. Dang, I think my shrimp flew out. Oh no, the shrimp's right there in his mouth. Wow, another snook on the thumper shrimp. Beautiful hook set. Look at that, right on the top lip. Nice, absolutely smoked it. And these snook down here have a nice goldish tint to it, which make them beautiful. When you catch them off the beach, they're actually more clear, translucent looking, more white looking. And the ones in the backwater, he's still feisty too, he's still kicking. The ones in the backwater have that nice goldish tint. And it's the second one right there on the thumper shrimp. And we're just gonna send him on his way right now. Like I said, need to be about 28 to 32. This one's probably pushing, I don't know, 14. You got that nice black stripe, and you got these crazy pectoral and dorsal fins. Beautiful fish. Let's send him back on his way. So far, that was a brand new thumper shrimp. And let's take a look at the current condition of it. So that's the current condition of the thumper shrimp, y'all. Just after 2 fish. The whole head is basically destroyed. Let me show you guys a trick, right? So when that happens, what we got to do is just flip it upside down. Probably get another fish out of it. Let's go ahead and try that out and see what happens. Definitely like the thumper shrimp for sure. I just paused it too. This bait is so destroyed. But like I said, I just flipped it upside down. And I still have a nice looking shrimp presentation. Bottom's completely destroyed, but I think we can catch one more fish off of it. Let's go ahead and try that out and see. So far we got 2 snook, 2 micros. Catching fish on light tackle is always fun. It's more like finesse fishing. You could drop leader size, you can feel the bite more, and obviously the fight is just way more better compared to using heavy rods. When you're using the heavy rods, you want to throw the heavy baits. So as you see, light bait, light line. So go ahead and cast them out and get another one, guys. So far I'm having fun. Now keep in mind, I do have the bigger thumper shrimp with me, but never used the bigger size thumper shrimp, y'all. I've only been using the 2-inch so far. But comment down below if I should actually rig up the bigger one, see if we can get a bigger bite on it. And the bite is subtle on the thumper shrimp. Like you feel them barely just take it, and you just feel your line get tight. All right, come on, we can get another one on him. All right, so I do have another combo here with me. A chocolate colored NLBN. That's just wild. This is a more heavier setup, obviously. This is like a VS150 NLBN twisted T color, 1/4 ounce jig head. This is 25-pound leader and 30-pound braid. So this one I can definitely horse in a giant fish if I hook one on. We're just gonna see what happens, how they feel about the NLBN today. Good cast. Drags pretty good, and just slow reel. You guys can see there's a lot of structure on the bottom there, so that's probably where I caught those 2 snook at, and they bit almost instantly. I could jump around a couple other spots over there and see if we can change the scenery and if we can target a new casting area to get some new fish. So stay tuned, y'all. Hope you guys enjoying the video so far, and it's pretty fun. The thumper shrimp 2-inch definitely works, so whoever is actually skeptical about if the lure work or not, they definitely do. The scenery alone, as you see, we have sunken boats, this dock is all messed up, there's rocks, there's pipes, there's all kind of different structures on there. That's where a lot of fish are hanging around, so keep that in mind next time you guys go fishing. Try to find some structure, and let me know if you catch a fish that way. Let me know if my advice works on that. See if we can get them right here, y'all. Keep it right there. All right, hooked up again. There we go. Oh, it's a good one. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? We just caught a Mayan cichlid. What? Unreal. We just caught a Mayan cichlid on the thumper shrimp. That is just ridiculous. That is just pretty remarkable. Let me go ahead and unhook him real quick and I'll give you guys a better look. Multi-species day, I guess it is, right? Got a good hook set right there. Look, choked it. Wow. So far we caught 3 fish on the thumper shrimp. Let me go ahead and get that, pop that hook out. So far we caught 3 fish on the thumper shrimp, including this beautiful Mayan cichlid. Got that nice beautiful stripes. You got that fake eye on the tail. It's basically like a freshwater snapper. Pretty cool to catch different species on the same lure. We got 3 fish on the thumper shrimp so far. Nice. Can't really complain, especially when you don't have to buy live bait. Throw on the thumper shrimp and get tight, y'all. Get thumped. Nice fish. Not gonna eat him. I'm gonna send him back on his way. Alright, so let's see the aftermath of the shrimp right here. This shrimp has been through it today for sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna be usable, but we're definitely gonna evaluate it and see. Thumper shrimp, safe to say the thumper shrimp did get thumped, y'all. Absolutely destroyed it. I don't know if we're gonna get another use out of this one, but they're pretty cheap. Like I said, 10 pack, like $5, so can't really beat that. All right, we're gonna try this again. We caught 3 fish already. Let's try to get a 4th fish on the thumper shrimp. That nice natural clear color with some red flakes. But it's about to get dark. Let's see if we can just get one more fish. And look at that. Boom. It's ready to go again. That is just unreal. So that's the thing about the thumper shrimp too. If the one top side gets destroyed, you can always flip it upside down and re-rig it. And that right there is a bait that can get smoked. Dang. Let's get it, y'all. Yeah, so far the thumper shrimp is winning. Tried on the NLB end for a little bit. Like I mentioned, I got a couple bites on it, but nothing big enough to absolutely crush it. So I think microfishing is where it's at today, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we're in the private residential neighborhoods, and this is probably the best chance of actually catching a fish. See if we can get one more, y'all. All right, last spot of the day. Super secret mangrove spot. We got the thumper shrimp tied on. Let's see what happens, y'all. All right, we just caught this branch, y'all. Super secret elusive creature on the thumper. First cast. Give me 1 second here. Let me just go ahead and unhook this prize catch of a branch. And let me get some good casts in there in that mangrove. I think something might absolutely crush this thing.